Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm heading out to Dire Maul today to do a little bit of farming. I'm going to check out these tomes that drop there. They're supposedly part of the corrupted Ashbringer skin and are worth like around 12k. And hopefully we'll farm a few per tune, and then if we got the time I might go farm up some more places. Probably going to do Heroic Firelands, Blackwing Lair, and maybe a couple other places. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you all are having a great week so far. I've got a bit of wild time left, and maybe I'll have enough time to farm up a sub, so I don't have to trundle my way down to the store and pick up another Blizzard card. But anyway, I'm gonna head on out to Dire Maul. Don't want this to be too quiet of a stream, but I also don't want to babble on. So I'm thinking I might need to farm some more laystone later as well, since I've been leveling blacksmithing pretty often as I was questing. Got most of the level 2 blueprints. I got about 2 of the level 2 blueprints. Maybe I'll find the rest and then try to make some of those immune bracers that have been selling so good, and maybe I can make a bit of gold off that too if that works out. I'm so close to 110. I got one level to go, and I've really, oh, there's that bell, really skipped out on Warcraft this past few weeks. I mean, I farmed up a sub, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play Overwatch instead. So I really haven't been on, and my gold is fairly low right now. I've only got 7k, but we're gonna remedy that. We're gonna farm like madmen, and Hopefully this will get our sub in time before it goes delinquent or runs out, which is really more of a bother than anything at this point. With how easy it is to make gold, you really shouldn't have too much trouble keeping it up. It's like 35k, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, tokens are going for 35,000 gold right now. That's not too bad. That's not as high as I've seen it before. I've seen it up to 50k, but that was during WOD. And the dark times have ended, so let the good times roll on. Also, when I hit 110, I can check out that new zone I haven't been to yet, Shuramar, or Shirelia? I'm not sure. Anyway, I want to check that out for sure, because there's world quests over there that grant tons of gold. And anything that grants tons of gold, I'm definitely for. Got my coffee, got my moose, on the way to Kalimdor. Other than Gadget Zan, I don't think I have any flight paths closed, so I'll have to pick one up while I'm out here. My DK just went straight to 100 off the pre-Legion launch event, which if you guys haven't seen, that was pretty awesome. Should search up some videos of it, because the leveling was excellent, and I was able to get a couple of tunes up to 100 in like the short amount of time it was there. But man, it was cool. I hope they do some more stuff like that in the future. One thing I've always loved about this game has been the music. Every zone has its own unique atmosphere, and the music always reflects that. It's one of the things that keeps me coming back to Warcraft again and again. That and the story-driven areas have just brought me into this game world and made me feel immersed in it. And that's something you should really shoot for if you're making a game. And I hope I can capture that same feeling one day when I try to make a game of my own. I have been trying with UDK, the Unreal Engine 4. I've had some pretty mixed results this week. I've been learning C++, and I was working on Unity, but I decided that I could maybe work faster inside of Unreal because of its Kismet system. It's a visual scripting that kind of helps you make a game without really needing to touch the code. But the code is there if you want to, get your hands into the engine, as it were. That's a bit off topic. I thought I'd talk about that just to fill in the time on our way over. Also, I haven't been out here in ages, not since they changed it during Cataclysm. And I definitely haven't made any more Horde tunes since my Priest hit 100. So I'm kind of missing out some of the Horde story. I might go and level those guys up another time. Somewhere around here is a tent with an ogre in it, and he drops the Orb of Deception. He's got a pretty decent chance to drop it. I'll see if I can find him. Maybe he's up. He's up pretty often. Hardly anyone farms him. He's somewhere around in this corner here. You can't miss it. Yeah, there's his tent. He spawns right inside that, and there he is, Sark the Broken. This dude has a pretty decent chance to drop that orb outside of Molten Core. Let's see if we got lucky today. Pair of pants. He usually drops greens. And we're going to get a bunch of those today out of Dire Maul. Alright, so there's a few ways we can go inside here. This back door over at the Larsis Pavilion, that takes you to the lower back half of Dire Maul. We can come in here and then run out the front door and then swing around and reset. Should be okay now. I think the settings aren't too high. It's just my computer is not very good, and so it kind of sputters along every now and then. Let's grab up some of these guys too, because they drop some patterns, and I almost said blueprints. They drop some patterns for some crafted items. Some of them are worth a pretty good deal. But the main dudes you want to farm in here, aside from the book we're in here for, is the Treants, the Corrupted Treants, I think that's their name. We'll see them in a bit. They drop the pattern for the rich purple silk shirt, which goes for an absurd amount of gold. And that's what we really want to farm, but it's at a pretty low drop rate. Okay, so this is the first room, I think. Yeah, this is the first room where we can find a book. There's, I think, 2 or 3 places. The one being up on this ramp, and we'll head to the other one after we clear this room.
Too far away.
Got some fell cloth off of that. Fell cloth can be turned, I think, into moon cloth or something like that. Moon cloth usually sells for a lot on RP servers.
I'm out of range.
And the plants also drop some herbs. If you're an herbalist, you can herb them after you've killed them to get bonus herbs. They usually drop the old school stuff like dream foil, dragon's tongue, etc. And depending on your server, it can also sell for a decent amount. So Dire Maul overall is a great place to farm. Alright, so this is the first spawn place, and the book is not here. So we'll move on to the next one. You can clear these guys if you wanted to. Drop some fairly useless junk. If you're a warlock, they drop some class-specific item. I forgot the name of it. I think it increases your pet damage, though. I can't remember. It's been quite some time since I've had a warlock, and so I can't quite remember what it does, but I know she drops it. If you want to come in here on a low level and maybe farm it up and go PvP, it could be beneficial to you. I think I went too far. I think I need to go back up.
Ah!
Here's the next spot. It's back here where these little whiplashers are sitting, like right there on one of the ledges. I believe is where it spawns. Alright, so we've got one. This is what we're looking for right here, the Dusty Tome. This contains, let's see, the thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling and some pocket lint. And that's our 12k item. I haven't checked my service price, but that's what they are supposedly going for now, because they're part of the Corrupted Ashbringer quest line. And we'll go down to the last spot, which is down here. Let's see if I can make it without falling to my death. Boom, there we go. Let's see. No, it's back in one of these corners, so we might have to wander around for a minute. But the good news is, we needed to come down here anyway to farm the Warpwood Treants. I think they're more up top than down here. The Treants and the Fell Cloth, and if you're an herbalist, these guys are some of the bigger money-making mobs inside of Dire Maul.
I need to get closer.
I don't think the other ones spawned down here, so we'll head back up top. You might only get one per run. I'm not sure though, since this isn't something I usually come in here to farm up. And something has just magically rooted me. Melee's definitely not the best choice to farm this place, but you know, whatever you got. I think mages are the best ones to farm in here because they can tag everything with. Well, they could have tagged everything with counter spell, but I think they increased the mana cost of that. Not really sure. I don't have a mage. Maybe we'll level one someday on stream.
It's too far away.
Those runes that these guys drop are also used in tailoring to make mooncloth items. These guys just bash you all day long, but these Warpwood Treenets are the ones that drop that pattern I've been talking about.
All prices here are reasonable. Dionys Haka.
I'll hold on to the rest of that, and then if I have to, I'll vendor it. So let's reset. Head back inside and continue farming. This time we'll go this way down, out, and then reset, since last time we went the opposite direction. And this will also give us the opportunity to farm up these Warpwood Treenets here, and maybe we'll get super lucky and get that pattern. I desperately want that pattern for my my tailor. Then again, I don't know, it's really expensive, so I'll probably just auction it.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so we didn't get one up here. Let's head down to the next area.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
I think it's bugged. That or I've disconnected. Nope, it's just bugged out. He's gonna follow me around now. He's got this weird buff. I don't think I've seen this before. Chaotic damage. Chaotic focus. Magic damage dealt is randomly increased up to 38. That'd be terrifying if it would be, well, terrifying to me. 38 whole damage. It is pretty strong. Alright. Now I can apparently slay him. It's probably pathing, stuck up on that ramp. Poor guy, he just wanted to show me Shadow Bolt. I'm gonna check one more place back over here. So I think there's only 3 places the book spawns. One in the top area, one in the lower area, and then one up where that boss is at. That would be back this way then. Well, I think I can go down from here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Don't think we have one down here. I've been just about all over this area. So I guess I'll talk to the tree and get him to break the door down, and then we can exit and reset. I think it's just by the door over here somewhere, but I'm not sure. I just know it's down here. You can't miss it. It's a really bright red book. Oh yeah, you gotta beat a boss before he'll break the door. Oh, I guess we're walking back up. No big deal. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to farm. Usually does when you're playing a melee hero too.
I need to get closer.
You know, while I'm at it, I'm gonna check this extra spot and see if maybe there's one more spawn. No, I don't think it'll spawn up here. That is worth checking. But I do believe that frees the tree man, so if we wanted to go back down, we can, but I'm just going to go ahead and head out of here.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
May I be of service? Remember the lessons of the past.
This would be our second run. No, third run. So we got one, and maybe we'll get another one up here. I think I'll go over there, check for the tome, drop down, and then come back up. And that might be a little bit faster than how I've been doing it. Also, I can farm these guys first. Not bad, a blue necklace.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
So there's not one up here. Let's go down. I'm going to drop down on this side this time. Oh, nice. Got some Ghost Walker gear. Last I checked, these were about 2 to 3K. They probably went down, but they usually sell pretty good. I think there may be, actually, I think there may be 300 gold. I might be thinking of the Sparkle Shell stuff, or there's a couple of transmog items in here that are pretty expensive.
I need to get closer.
I'm just gonna ignore those guys this time. I don't really need any more fell cloth. And this is the room I was looking for. The top of that ramp, and I ran right out of here. I was really zoned out.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
You wish to buy? Trade? Safe journey. May you find what you seek. Be well.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Doesn't look like one spawned down here either, so that means one last place. Then we'll have to reset again. I think they got a fairly low drop chance, or a fairly low spawn chance. We've gotten one so far. We just haven't been very lucky with the other ones, but this is only our third run. So I think we got a 10 per hour is the limit, so we can run this place 10 times before we have to change tunes. That's one good thing about farming this place, is that it doesn't have a very high character level requirement, just like level 30 to 40. I think 35s can actually farm this place. Paladins can absolutely farm it, especially a prot paladin at a low level, and maybe a hunter or a warlock. So you should have no trouble farming up if you don't have a max level character to farm with. You can also always just make a death knight and run it for some free loot, or a demon hunter if you have access to Legion. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you just got here, I just checked the view thingamajig. I really got to set this up a little bit better, but I'm learning. How's y'all's day going? I hope you're having a great day. We're down inside Dire Maul trying to farm up these tomes here. The thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling. And about to come up on another spawn location here at the top of the ramp. In the back corner, I'll show you just a second, maybe we got lucky this time. The boss just walks this camp endlessly. You can farm her too if you're a warlock. She drops a class specific item. I think it still drops. It just increases your pet damage. It's some sort of necklace, I think. Let's see. She dropped a staff this time. Right here is where that aforementioned book will spawn. We didn't get any this time around, so we're about to run out and reset again. And we'll just keep farming until we've got our lockout going, and I guess we could change tunes or go farm something else.
I need to get closer.
If you are going to farm here, take your Traveler's Tundra mount if you got one. That'll definitely save you a trip from here to your next town, which I think is Gadget Zan if you're all the way out here.
hope you find something useful.
Got a good number of blues and herbs out of this place so far too. You can certainly get double the amount of old world herb drops if you're an herbalist by just looting those
Be kind
plants.
to those less fortunate.
And then these tree dudes here drop some patterns that are fairly expensive. Excuse me, I've got like a little cold going on. I don't know if it's because the weather's changing. Probably is. It's getting a little bit colder now. I'm pretty excited for that. A little bit tired of the heat. And now I'm ready to complain about it being cold all the time. Also, you might want to kill these guys after you got a fairly sized group, because they stun you constantly. See what I mean? They just stun you all the time. Alright, so this is one of the spawns. This little back area here. It spawns kind of right where this rock is. And this is like the fourth run. I didn't see one up here. I caught the first one up here. I wonder if it's if you have to go in through the back entrance to make it spawn. I'm not sure. We'll try that out after this run. And the next one is going to be down here, around one of these rocks. I haven't seen it either. Nope, didn't get one down here. And then we'll just go back to the ramp again, and I'll fly around to the back entrance. I'll show you guys where that's at. They turned off a lot of the old back entrances, but Dire Maul still works. So you can take this pavilion around back and run from the bottom of the instance all the way up to the top. Oh, that was the ramp spot. Nothing spawned again. Let's just head back out and I'll reset and go in the back way. And this time I'll farm up all those dudes in the back and we'll get some more fell cloth. Maybe we'll get super lucky and find some patterns. Always found this place kind of neat, especially the music playing downstairs. It's a little bit creepy, so it kind of plays up the atmosphere a bit, and that's perfect for October. I think that's the building right there on the map that we want to go to. I'll know in just a second when we get over there. I guess while we're over here we can also check another rare spawn. Not that guy. There's a ogre that spawns outside of Dire Maul that drops the Orb of Deception at a fairly high drop rate, and that sells for a lot. Usually depending on your server, but even on a low pop realm it can sell for a lot. That's a cosmetic toy that you can collect. And let's see if he's over here. I'll show you where he's at in just a second. There's like a little tent up against the mountain here. And he just kind of hangs out over there. Yeah, there it is. This is where he spawns at. I killed him earlier. I don't know how long the spawn timer is. I think it's maybe an hour. He's not a super rare, but he spawns fairly often, maybe every 30 minutes to an hour, and you can come back here on your way out of Dire Maul and farm him, and maybe you'll get lucky and find that orb to auction, or to collect if you don't have one already. Okay, so this is the back entrance, the Laris Pavilion. Let me show you where it's at on the map. It's right here. I don't think it actually shows up. I might not have discovered the area to uncover it, but this is where you want to go to get to the back entrance of Dire Maul. You just open this door here. It doesn't require a key or anything to get inside, so you can just run right down the spooky tunnel and start farming. Alright, so there's our second tome. This is our fourth run? Our second tome. We got a tome our first run, which is nice, but we didn't see any more till now. I don't think you can actually attack some of these guys. They bug out usually. But we're not very interested in them. We want that book. So there's the book. And we downed the boss while we were up here. And that's what we want right there, the thoroughly read copy. I mentioned this a few times already. And we'll just head down while we're in here to the next level, maybe we can get 2 or 3 a run. I think maybe we should stop around 5 or 6 of these. I don't want too many because I'm not going to list, but maybe 1 or 2 at a time. So I don't want to flood the auction house with them if it's not already flooded. And then the other one drops an Alterix, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal, even if it is flooded, because they're going to need it if you want that corrupted Ashbringer skin. So it's probably going to be a good idea to stock up on these. And also, if you get lucky, you'll find the silk shirt pattern while you're down here. And again, I've mentioned all this before. I'm just kind of reiterating, talking to myself, you know, passing the time. Oh, nice. A Speed Steel Rapier just dropped. Those can sell for a pretty good chunk of gold. Oh yeah, I almost want to collect this one because I don't have its appearance yet. But first I'm going to see how much it auctions for.
I don't have a target.
Got a piece of the sparkle shell. Didn't really get to see what was what dropped that time. Let me check. So a piece of the sparkle shell, and earlier we got the speed steel, and that's our second book. We'll keep farming these treants up on the way out. I guess we're gonna have to take the back route out if we want to get the tomes to spawn. Next time I'll just drop back down instead of running out the front door, but I think it's easier to run out the front door and reset and then fly around, especially if you got the max speed flying. It shouldn't be too big of a hassle.
It's too far away. I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I need a target.
So the only bad thing about farming this place is how long it takes to walk from point to point, but I think it'll be worth it. It's honestly not too bad. I just wish I could move faster. I think we can only run this place a couple of more times. It's I think a 12 time lockout. It used to be like 6, but I think they upped it to 10, and then it might be 12 now. I'm not entirely sure. This will be our 7th run. We only gotten 2 tomes so far, but we did find a speed steel rapier and a piece of the sparkle shell and some ghost walker, and that should be some decent amount of gold value. I'll have to check the auction house. Last I looked, they were about 300 to 500 gold, the rapier being the most expensive one. I'm not entirely sure on its price anymore. Like I said, we'll check the auction house. We'll hit up Gadget Zan after we're done here. I don't think this one spawns often. We might have just got lucky the first time. But I found the ramp one. Maybe it's just really RNG. So you might have a difficult time farming that tome. But still, it should be worth it. I'm going to go ahead and check down here. I might stop checking down here. It's just a longer walk from here back to the top. and it might not be worth your time if you're a melee class and you don't have anything to get around with. Warriors don't usually have too bad of a time. DKs, we used to have Unholy Aura, and that would make us move a lot faster, but they removed that. We do have Wraith Walk, but again, that only lasts a couple of seconds. And see, I'll pop it right now and just drift gently over here. There we go. And it's not very fast, but it's a lot faster than walking back. I'm not sure where this tome spawns down here. I've been checking every run and I haven't seen it. I know it's out around one of these rocks, but there's a couple of places down here.
I don't have a choice. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Well, that's been 2 hours because that mission I set at the start when I logged in. So that we're getting close to our 3rd hour now. So we've got 2 tomes and about 3. Oh, I'm gonna say 2 hours. I'm just gonna let that be my time mark. 2 tomes in about 2 hours, which I guess isn't bad, especially if we're selling for 12K. Like I said, I haven't checked my auction house yet. I'm gonna have to head out to Gadget Zan here in a few. Actually, I'm just gonna check this spot one more time, and then we'll head on over to Gadget Zan and see how much gold we made. Hopefully, we made a good chunk. I think we've done okay. Even if they sell for 5K, 2 tomes at 5K, that's 10K gold, and it wasn't too hard to get. You just picked it up off the ground, so yeah, that's pretty good. And we didn't have to rely too much on RNG, so they seem to have a fairly decent spawn rate. And if you wanted to, I guess, come in here every run and pull all the things, because these guys drop all sorts of greens and herbs. I didn't really farm too many of these guys on my runs in and out of here. But see, there's a green right there. It's probably not a very expensive green. Let's see. It might be. You never know. You're gonna want to hold on to them until you can see how much they're going for, or if you got the auctionator add-on, you can check from that. I don't have any add-ons running right now really because my computer has been kind of sputtering about when WoW's running, so I disabled most of the add-ons and that seemed to fix the problem. It's probably just a bug. I'll have to get those reinstalled later and updated, and maybe it'll fix it and I can go back to using my recount. That'd be super nice. Anywho, well, let's see, we gotta check the ledge up here. There wasn't one. Let's check the outside, and then I guess we could drop down and check the forest one last time. Honestly, that area is so big, and if it does spawn down there, I don't know where. It spawns around some of the rocks, I just know that. And it takes forever to walk back out, so we might just skip it again, as I skipped it my last run too. Well, it doesn't look like we got one up there. I guess I'll check down here since I fell. I really didn't mean to fall. I was going to just walk out and reset it. Let's look really good this time. I know I did a few searches. It might just be that they have that low of a spawn chance, because I know I came in the front door a few times and didn't see anything, and then when I went back in the old back entrance there, I saw the book instantly. So I don't think it's tied to which area you enter in first. It's just like a medium to low spawn chance, or I'm getting really unlucky. Ooh, we got a pattern. Silk belt. Not sure if this is a very expensive pattern. I just know patterns out of here are a fairly rare drop. I don't think they're too rare, except for the silk shirt. That's a like 1% chance to drop off of the warpwood tree knits that are up top. Let's make it one more run, and then I'll just teleport to Dalaran, and we can go to the auction house from there. Well, let's go ahead and just head back to Dalaran. I really don't feel like tromping around down there again. It's such a long walk back. But we did get another piece of the Ghost Walker set. So that's 2 pieces of Ghost Walker, a bunch of other greens, a Speed Steel Rapier, and 2 of the books. Let's go check their auction prices real fast and see if this was worth our time. Either way it was, I had fun. I definitely have been meaning to play WoW this week. Actually, this past 2 weeks I've missed a lot of time as I've been busy with this, that, and the other. But anywho. Ho ho! So Speed Steel, it's going for 14k. That is excellent. I think I'll probably sell it for maybe 10k. Let's check those tomes. We got 100 gold off of the Ghost Walker hat. Let's check the Ghost Walker chest piece real fast. So that's 300 gold. And we'll check the patterns. 200 gold. So this one has went down in price to just a K. Still, it was worth my time because I got the Speed Steel. These actually might sell pretty quickly. I think I could sneak in maybe 2k. Actually, I'm gonna go for 1,400 flat. So that's 2,000 gold. Still, that's not bad. All I did was pick it up off the ground. I guess people are really on this farm since it's super easy to do, and that's understandable. Plus, you can get lucky and get patterns and everything else out of here. Cloth, you get Mage Weave, Rune Cloth, Fell Cloth, Silk, you get Old World Herbs, Elemental Water. Basically, Dire Maul is a great all-around place to farm up for some decent gold value. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there. I'll see you on the next stream, hopefully sometime tomorrow, or let's see, today's I think Thursday. Let's check real fast. Yeah, today's Thursday. I'll probably stream either tomorrow or Saturday, or maybe even later today. Appreciate you guys joining me. For those who did watch, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.